Hello. I'm not going to say a number because I've finished my challenge. So today I'm just going to speak. What if somebody comes to ask us something, a child, our child, our colleague, a family member, or anybody else, and we're full of stress and full of the day. We've got a lot of confusion going on in our heads and we don't know what's happening. And apart from what is all of that going to create within us and how are we going to respond to somebody with all of this going on, then how do we actually respond to a person, especially a child, but it could be anybody because adults as well, it has the same effect on them. So if we could be responding gruffly, we haven't got time. We could make excuses, kind of push them off. We'll have an expression of stress and a lot going on, our mannerisms, our visual features. And so the person's going to think, whoa, take a step back. This person's got too much going on, or they're not interested in me. It can create a lot of things in the other person, but more than anything, it's creating disconnection. So especially if it's a child, you think about your children. Did a wonderful parenting class today with Stacey Anderson, and she's a specialist in children and parenting. And our children disconnect from us. We don't have time for them. How are we going to deal with that? Talk to them or let them know that they are important, what they have to say, and their needs are important. Because when we're constantly pushing them away by not having enough time, not having the time to actually speak to them, and probably because of our stress and everything else, not even being bothered to speak to them and not giving it the importance that it really deserves, then we're creating disconnection. The children and other people aren't going to trust us anymore because they don't find that they can connect with us. They don't find that we have time. So what can we do? We can just take the time to look at them, listen to them, and maybe suggest something. Suggest a meeting at another time where we can go more in depth in the situation, and maybe the first step to acknowledge them. So acknowledge that they're going through something and that it's important to talk about it, even though you haven't got the time in the moment. This is already going to create a connection rather than a disconnection. So I'd like you to think about that one today. It's super important with children and our children to try to find the time to help them deal with the problems that they're going through as well, because they are people and we're not just the authoritative figure and they have to do as they're told. We need to listen to them. We need to show them that we're good leaders, and so that they in the future can be good leaders. So how do we do that? By showing example. And we don't always have to be an authority over them. We can be an authoritative friend. So that's the important, this is the important friendship to create with them. And also with other people, just give them the time of day. And if we all have a head full of confusion and stress and things going on, overwhelm, then maybe we need to talk to somebody to get some clarity and some more time for ourselves. So I'm going to leave you with that one today. I'm Sarah, the Awareness Mentor. If you like my videos, click and subscribe, and you'll find me on saralifecoach.org. Thank you.